Hi, I'm Thomas Gerard of Bric Games, and I'm here today to introduce to you my entry to the Collapse Cards design contest, Space Privateer. It's a game for 2 to 4 players and it plays in about half an hour. Included in the game is 1 green gem, 2 pink gems, 5 blue gems, 4 brown cubes, 4 orange cubes, 4 yellow cubes, and 9 green cubes. The game also includes 3 custom dice, one with the numbers 1 to 3 positive and negative, 1 dice with 3 blank faces, 2 X's, and an exclamation mark, and 1 standard dice of 1 to 6. The game also includes 20 custom cards. The object of the game is to amass victory points through completing missions, gathering resources, or taking bribes from other players. The cards of Space Privateer have 4 distinct sections. The bottom of the card is the ship that you'll be piloting and the 6 attributes of that ship. The middle of the card is the mission, which includes the attributes required to complete that mission and the victory points and the spoils that go to the winner. The large circled number is the overfired number. This will be kept secret from other players. The top of the card is the crew that will be piloting your ship and the numbers that will modify the attributes of that ship. At the beginning of a turn, 3 cards will be dealt to each player, burning 3 cards for each player under 4. This will leave, on the first turn, 8 cards in the draw pile. The top card of the draw pile is placed face up in the center of the table and will be the mission for this particular turn. Players now choose cards from their hands as to which one will be the ship, which one will be the crew, and which will be hidden as their overfire card. Players play the crew and the ship cards to the table, with the ship card covering the crew card completely. Once all players have played their ship and crew cards to the table, the crews are revealed and the attributes are added up to see who has the highest required for this mission. The player with the highest attributes for this mission gains the mission card and the resources that come along with it. Any ties are broken by rolling the modifier dice until a tie is broken. Once a player has claimed the mission and the resources, the pursuit begins. Set the pursuit dice to 1, and now all players move in order of speed. Ties are broken by player position clockwise from the player with the mission card. On a player's turn, they can choose to attack any other player still in the game, including the player with the mission card. When the player with the mission card has a chance to go, they will increase the pursuit dice by their speed attribute. This will bring them closer to escaping with the prize and the victory points. They can also choose to attack other players. Once the escape dice is over 6, the player with the mission card has considered escaped and claims the mission card and the resources for themselves. Combat is played out by comparing the strength value of the attacker to the defense value of the defender. These values can be modified by using one's overfire card or resources that a player has. When using your overfire card, you must roll the overfire dice, which has 3 blank faces, which means everything goes as planned, 2 X faces, which means the overfire fails and doesn't count, and 1 exclamation point, which means the overfire succeeds and you draw a new card from the draw deck as a new overfire card to be used in this turn. Once both players have added their overfire cards and any resources they wish to add, they roll the modifier dice to add a little bit of randomness to the attack. So an example attack value would be the strength of the ship plus the strength of the crew plus the value of the overfire card plus the value of any resources expended plus the value on the modifier dice. Same with defending. These 2 numbers are compared, and if the attack is over the value of the defense, the defending player takes a hit. When taking a hit, a player chooses to lose one of his cards as a point of damage. The ship card must be lost last when taking points of damage. If the pursued card is lost, the mission and resources go to the attacking player, and they are now the pursued ship. The resources you can gain through completing missions are as follows. Green gems are worth 5 victory points, yellow cubes are worth 3 victory points, and green cubes are worth 1 victory point. Brown cubes can be used in combat to soak up 1 damage. Orange cubes can be used by the pursued player to add an additional point to the pursuit dice, getting them closer to their victory. Pink gems can add 2 to your defensive powers, and blue gems can be used to add an additional damage to a successful attack. The game ends when 8 missions have been completed. Players count up their victory points from completed missions and amassed resources, and the player with the most victory points wins.